All right, what's up, you guys? Brian back here with another recap video. This time recapping what went down earlier tonight at Podermania as part of GCW's The Collective, which is a series of events happening. Of course, this is WrestleMania week, and the independent wrestling promotions take advantage of the trying to get fans to come and see their shows whenever a big event that WWE puts on is in town. Of course, WrestleMania is this Saturday and Sunday, the 18th and 19th. So in Las Vegas, 4 days that the GCW, the Collective, will be presenting match events. I believe there's a total of 13 events as part of the Collective. There's also other shows running this weekend in Las Vegas. Those shows can be seen on IWTV, as well as far as other independent wrestling promotions. But on Triller TV, they have, as part of Mania Week that started today, they had Podermania 2026, which was an all-women's event. So here is a rundown of what went down on tonight's show, and then I'll get into the rest of what will be airing on Triller TV. If you're not there in Las Vegas like myself, you can watch it on Triller TV, and I'll give you a list of the events that are going to be taking place. So tonight at Podermania 2026, the opening contest saw Leva Bates and Su Yung defeat the tag team of Jocelyn Navarro and Maserati when Su Yung and Leva Bates pinned Maserati in that tag team match. Then in another tag team matchup, Jazzy Yang and Toga defeated Amira and Lil Mars when I believe it was Toga that picked up the win for her tag team, pinning Lil Mars. Nixie XS, she defeated Shazza McKenzie in a Boulevard Brawl after hitting, I believe it was a move off the top rope, I believe it was, pinning Shazza McKenzie. Nixie XS was victorious in that one. A very popular wrestler on the independent scene, a very popular women's wrestler on the indie scene, Izzy Marino, she was victorious over Gypsy Mac and Brittany Brooks when she took advantage of a situation where Brittany Brooks had hit Gypsy Mac with her finishing move, and Izzy Marino capitalized, tossing Brittany Brooks outside of the ring and pinning Gypsy Mac for the 1-2-3. Alley Catch, she was victorious over Kaya McKenna. Emily J, Rachel Lay, and Danny Moe, they were victorious in 6-woman tag action against Valentina Rossi, Journey Burke, and Siren Vale. When I believe it was either Emily J or Rachel Lay that pinned Siren Vale. Alex Gracia, she was victorious over Aaliyah James. Brittany Blake, she retained her Poder championship over Shotzi Blackheart. Miranda Alizé, she was victorious over Carolina Cruz. Jasmine Allure retained her Ladies Night Out championship against Alejandra La Leona. And in the main event, in a match that was originally supposed to be on, was not supposed to be shown, but then changed it to the main event, but then it got moved to the main event, saw Billy Starks defeat Charlie Evans via roll-up for the 1, 2, 3. So that wrapped up that show for Podermania. Once again, Podermania, as well as everything that is part of the GCW, the collective week of events, can be seen on Triller TV. So here is a list of the shows that are going to be running for the next 4 days. Of course, we had Podermania that happened today. Also tonight at 11 o'clock on Triller TV, Dragon Gate Japan Pro Wrestling presents The Gate of Sin City. I probably won't be watching. Probably won't be able to watch that one. I'll probably go to bed in a few minutes. So Dragon Gate has the Gate of Sin City event. As I mentioned earlier, Hybrid Wrestling and Pro Wrestling Unplugged joined forces with Midnight Express. That happens at 2:59 a.m. this evening, tonight. So that's going to be a part of. So technically, that would be tomorrow morning. Then tomorrow, for day 2, CMLL will be having a show at 6 o'clock on Triller TV. Also, once again, the Mark Hitchcock Memorial 2026 happens tomorrow. House of Glory presents Las Vegas Culture Clash. We also have Death Vegas Invitational. Who's doing this show? As New Japan Pro Wrestling presents the most unpredictable event of the year, the Death Vegas Invitational. So New Japan Pro Wrestling going to be having a show as well. And then once again, as part of the early morning, Friday morning, at 2:59 a.m., probably be a little later, MDK Fight Club 2026. So that's going to be happening as well. Then on day 3, just to wrap up this particular to wrap up everything, day 3 on Friday, it's going to be Gringo Locos The World on Lucha. That happens at 2 p.m. That'll be airing at 2 p.m. on Triller TV on Friday, followed up by Stardom American Dream 2026. Then we have Josh Barnett's Bloodsport 15. That's also going to be a part of the collective. And then, of course, Joey Janela's Spring Break 10. I believe that's the one that's going to be featuring... let me see. I think that's the one that's going to be... That's the one where Joey Janela goes one-on-one with Brody Lee Jr. I think there's one other one that... And then the Sandman will also be a part of that show of Joey Janela's Spring Break 10, as he takes on the Invisible Man, which, I'm sorry, but... Then you have at 12 a.m. on April 18th, which would be Saturday, Maple Leaf Pro presents Multiverse 2026, and then JCW presents Viva Las Violence 2026. So those two, the Maple Leaf Pro and JCW events, are going to be technically on Saturday morning. Then on the 18th at 2 p.m., which would be on Saturday, GCW's presents Effie's Big Gay Brunch 11. And then wrapping everything up, from what I'm seeing on Triller TV, is the Immortal Cluster for Joey Janela's spring break. So that's going to be, there's also a curse word in there. I'm not going to say it. Those are the events that are going to be happening for the next 4 days. I'm going to try to keep up with all of them. I'm going to try to watch all of them. I might miss some shows. Like, I know Friday's going to be kind of bad for me because I'm probably going to miss on Friday, I'm probably going to miss the one that's for the Gringo Locos, the World on Lucha, because I have to work and I won't be home until like after 3, I think. So I'm probably going to miss an hour of that, but I'm going to try to watch all these shows. I don't care what I got to do. I'm going to try to cover every single show. So yeah, pretty much this wraps up this video. I'm sorry for the slow one, but I wanted to give everybody a brief rundown of the shows that are going to be happening. So with that in mind, this has been my Podermania 2026 recap. As always, I am Brian, and I will see you next time. See ya.